all of Trump's broken promises, one that has angered people the most this summer is the failure to stem high prices. You can see right here how many essentials people are struggling to pay for, even as the rate of inflation is technically slowing. This war has spiked gas prices higher than ever at this point in the year. And another indicator of the pain is the hard data on how people just can't afford things anymore, literally, meaning separate from polling. We see when you measure credit card debt, it's near record highs at over $1 trillion. And Trump, meanwhile, is spending $1 billion on his construction projects, taxpayers covering that despite his prior claims. It's a controversial set of economic priorities that doesn't sit well with the public.
The economy is robbing me blind every step of the way.
The cost of living is absolutely insane.
Feeding your kids should not feel this expensive.
Gas went up a whole $1.
Gas prices finna go up, so y'all need to work on your astral projections so you could just tell your boss, yo, I'm here at work, but in spirit.
America is struggling because of 2 words: Donald Trump.
That's what some people think. If you broaden out beyond what people are posting online, the data shows most disapprove of Trump's job performance. The new jobs report, meanwhile, shows the economy losing over 20,000 jobs. Over half of Americans feel that they're in an economy that is just getting worse. That percentage shows you that would include people who have voted for Trump.
Then stop voting for Republicans. It's that simple for me. Stop voting for Republicans. I have been alive since May 13th, 1972. The tail end of the Nixon administration. I lived through the tail end of Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Senior Bush, Clinton, Junior Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, Trump. 11 presidents in my lifetime. And across the board, the economies under the Republican presidents have been dog shit, and the economies under the Democratic presidents have generally been better. We had tough economic times coming out of Ford and going into Carter, and it cost Carter his reelection, and in comes Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan slashed taxes more than any president in my lifetime. Blew a massive hole in the debt and deficit, caused an affordability crisis in this country, and proceeded to raise taxes 14 times in the next 7 years and still couldn't get it under control. Clinton worked with a Republican Congress to balance the budget and pass off a surplus. Oversaw the creation of 22 million new jobs in the United States of America. In comes Bush Jr., gets the Bush tax cuts, starts the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, and the economy goes into a tailspin. Now, part of that was because of the housing crisis, but a big part of that is because he became the first president in American history to start a war while cutting taxes. That's not how you do it. And he didn't put the cost of the war on the budget. In comes Obama. He oversees the longest streak of private sector job growth in American history, saves the auto industry, doubles the stock market, cuts unemployment in half, cuts government spending by 2/3. In comes Trump. Trump gets the 2017 Trump tax cuts. We see the economy plateau and then go off a cliff because of the pandemic. Biden comes in, rights the ship again. Now we're right back into the same shit with Trump. If you're sick and tired of not being able to afford shit, stop voting Republican.